This episode, or should I say this chapter, serves as a sort of reminder, fam, that really pulls you, that draws you back into the reality of what Hyakkano, of what the 100 Girlfriends series is all about, fam. You know, just absolute fun, chaos, goofy, comedic shenanigans with the Rentaro family, a large side of ecchi moments that you would have as well, and a very nice, beautiful touch of wholesome moments as well to top it all off, right? A good, healthy mix of all of these elements, but mostly, yep, you really cannot forget about how the comedy aspect really also brings forth much of the beauty of the series, as well as the ecchi moments as well, fam. I mean, yep, for sure, definitely, there's, yep, we're back. Especially when talking about the scale of how insane things can go in the Hyakkano universe, this is really just a taste of it, I would say. I mean, for sure, along the line of the series, you know, there aren't as much, you know, like world-ending, Avengers-level threat level of, you know, types of storylines here and there. But it's really just about the absurdity of how well Hyakkano really loves to embrace the supernatural element of its storytelling, because of there are a whole lot of these supernatural elements going on in this, you know, if you didn't already know, fam. So let's talk about this latest episode of the 100 Girlfriends, the really love you series in the second season. So the first step up the stage, some scientists basically found out that the Earth, you know, might head towards a new ice age, right? You know, for I'm sure most of you watch it for a second, you were a bit confused as to why rom-com love story. Then we get cut to this scene of, you know, some scientists in the North Pole or something, right? Yeah, because essentially they're really panicking because the world might plunge into a whole new ice age because the sun. Bye-bye, sun. Now, back to the rooftop, right? More rooftop fun. Kicking back to the story, the girlfriends are playing with, you know, Kusuri's hair manipulation drug, right? Because, yep, for the last chapter, Rentaro, my god, man, no sacrifice you've done. That's our boy. That is our boy, right? It prompted all of them to have a change of their hairdos, which, by the way, they look so good in them. My god, I really love it when they've animated this, like seeing them fully animated, you know, moving and such, and yet getting to see more of it, right? It's really just chef's kiss. It's a beautiful thing indeed to see just a bit of more extra scenes and movement from these girls in a different hairstyle, right? The entire gap moe that it has, Mimi and Nano, for example, with shorter hairstyles, Karane with a shorter hairstyle, like similar with Iku and Hakari having longer hairs. Oh my god, absolutely amazing and beautiful work that they have done to really bring it a very nice charm, a full burst stream of charm indeed, right? Then, in typical Hyakkano fashion of starting a whatever, you know, problem, something like that, Hahari took a swig of Kusuri's hair control drug. Yep, the very same hair control drug that Nano used in season 1, episode 7 of the Hyakkano anime in the first season, to which Hahari drank too much of it and it kind of went out of control, causing her hair to overgrow and cause mayhem around the Tsukisugi town, right? And, you know, said the mayhem when Hahari is involved in it. Yep. I'm not gonna show any of the scenes, fam, but let me just say, I have to say that they are brewed nicely, wonderfully. I mean, it's exactly how you would picture it if you read the manga, right? It's exactly how you would picture it being portrayed or being animated in this in this very scene, right? You know, something very, you know, ecchi anime cliche like happenings here and there, and yep, they've done it really good. A lot of troubling moments here and there. And yeah, all of the scenes are just really hilarious, right? Especially when these girls are in such an entangling situation, if I may. Oh god, Hari, man, yep, it's really Hyakkano core, right? And it's really also, and I feel like it's also really on part of how the voice actors play their part to make each scene so fun to watch, right? And a lot of the little tiny squabbles, or for example, right, the simple little moments between members of the Renter family just bouncing off on each other, right? You know, their conversations, I really enjoy it, and it's so, again, it's really so fun to hear these voice actors play sort of these funny moments here and there. And if I may also add a couple of things that I really want to point out throughout this entire episode. First and foremost, of course, the hair animation, right? Of when, you know, Harry's hair has really gone, you know, really big, right? Large scale. Actually, I find it to be pretty good, pretty decent, right? The fluidity and the motion of it, is pretty nice. It's really nice. I'm not so sure if they added a bit of CGI techniques here and there, but I still find it to be really cool either way. You know, it's pretty fun. You know, simple but nice. And of course, you have also the return of the bunny girl idol announcer, and that scene. God damn. Oh. God. And of course, the famous Nano and the Mimi duo dream team comp, right? That being animated is such a dream come true indeed. Super beautiful work. The dynamic between Mimi and Nano, how they try to fend off against the hairs, right? Absolutely amazing. I just really love it. That scene, that pose is super cool. God. And of course, that the aviator glasses Shizuka thumbs up, right? I got you, pal. Absolute perfection to how they have animated. I really love it. And just, you know, hearing it and, you know, seeing it animated indeed, right? Hearing the way Shizuka says makasete or something, right? Yeah, oh god, I am so happy to how they've done this entire thing, right? Like Shizuka looks so cute and so cool. This is really truly something to be blessed with. And indeed, yep, all said and done, you know, with having our laughs and our ecchi moments in the first half of this episode, and coming up until the second to the final act, we've got some really heartfelt and emotional moments as well, right? That really amp up the episode towards its climax, right? Now, we have another point, some points I really want to cover from that. The return of Hahari's former lover, right? Papari or something, giving Rentaro the push he needs to save Hahari. Man, that's a beautiful moment. I really love it that they've brought him back. Of course, yes, they should. He went in the manga, but I don't know. I just find it so emotional to have him, to hear his voice again. There you go. I think that's really it. To hear his voice again. Yeah. Man, that's amazing. And of course, with the hair, you know, going to outer space, that was, you know, fed to the sun. The Earth is saved, right? Kiss between Hahari and Rentaro as Rentaro pulls her out of the hair cocoon. Really amazing job. Really amazing conclusion to the story, right? The Earth is saved. Now, you know, much like the mayhem with the Kiss Biohazard arc, right, in the first season, it's mixed with a lot of intense moments that's blended well with the fun comedic aspect or the fun comedic scenes that you would feel from it, right? And you can also sense the sort of urgency and gravity of the situation at the same time. But you also can't help but smile, of course, from these funny moments between the Rentaro family that they pull off each and every time, you know, entangled, right? I mean, let's face it, fam, we know that everything will go back to normal, for sure, right? But it's really more about the journey of how it happens. That's just so fun to watch, from how it's filled with excitement, hilariousness, high stakes, right? And of course, very deep and emotional moments, right? But still, the episode manages to really tie it all together so well. Again, blending that comedy and serious drama to also give this entire situation some weight or purpose for what this episode really wanted to portray to us, or what message it's trying to portray to us, or at least my perspective of it in one way or another, right? Hahari at the end, right, being guilty from how she caused trouble to everyone in the entire world, was comforted by Rentaro from finding out that not only she did save the Earth by refueling the heat of the sun or something, right? But it was a sort of miracle that no one really got seriously harmed, for example, right? Because as, you know, Kusuri said, The hair reflects Hahari's inner desires, and although she is a person who loves to do just the absolute wildest things of different kinks and plays, fam, she still harbors a deep love, care, and tenderness towards those she loves through her children, right? Giving off a motherly, gentle aura that soothes the soul, that even everyone in the entire world sort of felt that very aura of hers, right? The duality indeed for Hahari's character that showcases both the etchy and fun shenanigans she's always going on about, and as seen in the first half, you also have to see a side of her, or you also get to see a side of her that is someone who is self-aware, emotional, fragile, but very caring and loving, as seen in the second half or in the final parts, right? You know, it plays out all of these sides of hers very well in this chapter, adding a nice layer to Hahari's character as a mother who loves and cherishes all of her children, despite her inner urges. If you get the reference, fam, nice to you, nice to you. But yes, that last art of Mother Hahari holding gently the earth with the baby girlfriends in it, right? An absolutely beautiful piece of artwork. I am at awe. So yeah, overall, this is another absolutely wild chapter, and just seeing the reactions of the people towards this episode is just so fun as well. Like, what the heck is going on type of deal? And yeah, super fun stuff. You really got to enjoy lots of it. But again, a lot of really wholesome moments as, you know, sprinkled in as well, which is really nice, you know. And if this isn't enough to convince you to continue reading the manga or pick up on the manga, well, maybe the next episode will, when she will finally make her official debut, fam. I am super excited for her. With that being said, thank you so much for listening, fam. Take care as always. Stay safe. If you love Hyakkano as much as I do, please consider subscribing to the channel or giving this video a like. And yeah, take care, fam. Love you all so much. Mwah.